Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the D Team campaign. If my math is right, it's session 13 or something like that. Or is it 14? I think it's actually 14.
That's two parts.
It's 14. 15 if
Yeah.
you count the two-parter thing as a bunch of things.
No, it is 13, but it's 14 because of the two parts.
I'm so confused. Anyway. No, it's still 14 because someone's got to do the recap. And I do believe it's Quill's turn.
It can't be my turn, though.
Oh, but it can.
Okay, well, all my notes say is that Newbie and Iris had to become religious against their will.
Session 13 notes. Religion forced into life. The end. All right. You get a D2.
Okay, that's fine. I probably would have rolled a 1 anyway. I got
Wow.
max! I
Wow.
got max points, guys.
You got a 2 out of it. Can't believe it. All right, so I guess that I'll fill in the gaps then. So, other than being forced to be religious, that was something that happened when they went to No Town. Because when they got there, they well, I guess I'll back up even farther. When they got to No Town, they got Leo arrested, and after he was arrested, they went and found the festival of celebrating the end of the bitter cold was going on. Iris was not happy about that, but then they convinced her to play games anyway. And then after that, in which they won many of the games and called out many of the scams, they then made their way to the Reshiram Temple, where Hope met Pontius, a weird ear, who was the the head scholar of the temple, and eventually, through some talking, they found out that they could get into the Tau plane, but if it's not actually in danger, then both Pontius and Hope will be excommunicated, which means that they would lose their paladin-y powers. And also, in order to get the other two in, they would have to join the Heavenly Wings, at least a little bit, in order to get through that door, because it's guarded by a bunch of Templar from both sides. And so now they have a test to take. So yeah, you guys are at your hotel, and it's the day of the glorious truth test.
How hard could it possibly be? We just need to, tell the truth? Yeah, that sounds easy enough. Maybe, probably, sorta, hopefully.
Only one way to find out.
I'm sure you guys will knock it dead. It's a little more than telling the truth, but yeah. You'll get A plus F rank. I don't even know why that's a thing.
All right, so I guess you're going to just head over there straight away.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why not.
All right, everyone make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Or are you just going to succumb to the zone of truth?
I'll willingly succumb to it.
Yeah, Newbie will just do the Zone of Truth thing.
Mainly because I updated my sheet and I don't have the other one up yet.
Iris doesn't willingly succumb to anything. She fails, but she won't. But she at least tried.
I'm like, I don't think it's possible for Iris to make that check.
If the DC is higher than 22, then yes, it would be impossible.
All right, so you make your way in, and there's like a Ralt or somebody who's expecting you, and she's just like, Pontius told us that we would have some new members coming in. He said that it would be you two exactly.
Yep, that's us.
Yep,
Yeah.
we're here.
By any chance, is there like just a beginner trainee journeyman course they could possibly go to? Because we only need them to be just a little bit devout to Reshiram.
Well, we have just the standard. I mean, how can you only be a little truthful?
Well, that's why it'd be for, beginners, right? Because it's they're not as rigorously trained as you or I, right?
Well, I don't think that the initiate test is that difficult. How many times did it take you to get through it?
Oh, I aced it on my first time.
Yeah, see, no problem.
Yeah.
We don't need a beginner's test.
Okay, you hear that? You guys are okay. I don't know if they've uh, you know, modernized it in the last few years or anything, but you should be all right.
Yeah, it'll probably be fine.
Probably, maybe.
I mean, so Hope they take them to a room. You can't follow them because cheating.
Hey, I won't cheat.
I mean, Iris
They're not
technically
worried
can
about you cheating.
Iris could technically establish her telepathy and go from infinite range, so... In fact, she probably does that regularly. Because it's free, she probably always does that in the morning, so... First off, let me roll just the, let's see how long this thing lasts. It'll last for 9 hours. So, in terms of no cheating, well, Iris could basically telepathy.
You're gonna do the telepathy with Hope and just cheat.
If she needs it, she might.
You're just gonna someone suddenly hear something. All right. Well, you guys are taken to the room, and yeah, this is an oral test, and so they start kind of going through some of the numbers that you remember Hope telling you last time about how you're supposed to perceive your personal truth and how you're supposed to know what is truth and what is fake, and how to make sure that you know that your truth is true and someone else's truth is also true, and what to do when that happens. So roll an insight check to see if you can perform this in front of them.
Insight. You have to pick the one thing Iris is actually kind of crap at.
All right, so Nobi remembers it just fine. Iris struggles, but she does good enough. She gets maybe like a C. It's passing. And then they also begin to start talking about how the heavenly wings were formed, who the first person was to start talking to Reshiram, and how Reshiram bestowed the power of truth upon him, and he was able to start spreading that to other people, and how it became a religion of sorts, and how the truth became a real thing until the ideals started coming along. and make a religion check.
Okay, newbie's doing well.
Newbie remembers everything. Iris remembers everything.
Funny.
And then do a history check for the more nuanced parts about how the organization goes, who the current temp head scholars are, things like that. You only care about Pontius, really.
Does any of my we did, if I recall, we did kind of a crash course previous night. Does that amount to anything?
This is what it is amounting to. Otherwise, they would have major penalties.
Okay.
So, newbie can't quite remember what the difference between a scholar and a head scholar is. And
Oh,
Iris...
come on, he's smarter than that.
I don't know. What's the difference?
A head scholar has more heads.
Dodrio.
It's a Dodrio. It's obviously a Dodrio. So, you get your results back, and it looks like that you both passed, although Newbie's grade doesn't seem to have been quite as good. He did really good. The first half got 2 A's. The last half he got like a D. Or I guess the last question.
Failure.
And then Iris was pretty much BBC or BCB. Pretty stable. And
I did better than you at one question.
Yep.
And so the Ralts kind of takes y'all out of the room back to Hope.
You guys pass?
Yeah, I thought that a head scholar had more heads than everyone else, but other than that, I did okay.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now we're all in the heavenly wigs. Yay!
Yeah, at least assuming there is something in there. If not, then we're basically all excommunicated like right away after joining.
All right.
Well,
Look,
because you brought them in, why don't you do the honors of swearing them into the heavenly wings?
oh, can I?
Of course.
All right. I like go to each of their shoulders. I pull out my, I guess, rapier now, or no, I pull out my short sword, and I like tap their shoulder. Reshiram, allow this Pokemon to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. So help you, Reshiram.
I like to think.
Wait, I
that
thought we were getting sworn in, and are we suddenly in court?
No, you swear to tell the truth when you're here.
Oh, so it's like court.
Sort of. No.
Ooh, can I be the prosecution then?
No.
Oh, but the prosecution is cooler.
I like
Then
to think that Newbie did, or Hope did this so fast that they didn't even kneel. He just did it while they were standing.
Yeah. And then I go over to Doovie and do the exact same thing.
All right, newbie, what do you want to be? Do you want to be the defense, or are you going to be the prosecution?
Can I be the bailiff?
Oh, can he be the bailiff?
This isn't a court. This is being sworn into the holy religion of Reshiram.
But you said it's like a court.
Iris, please.
So Pontius comes into the room at this point, and he's like, well, it seems that we've got all of that squared away. He goes up to Hope and hands him a letter. Give this to the guards at the Anchorhead. That should remedy any problems. If you want to turn back, as long as that letter isn't opened, then you won't be at any risk. But we wouldn't be doing this if we were going to back out.
I understand. Don't worry, we'll find the trouble that's going on in the Tau plane.
And
Yeah, and then I'm going to be the prosecution, and I'm going to prosecute them.
No. Don't. By the by, I'm hearing an echo.
Oh, that's probably me.
hello.
Is it normal for when Pokemon go into the Tau plane for them to change forms? Or is that an us thing?
That is not a normal occurrence.
Oh, that happens to us.
Curious.
Well, just checking.
That is
Anyway.
something you'll have to look into. But here are some emblems of joining the Heavenly Wings, and he gives Iris and Hope a white and red shawl. So it's just kind of like red trims, very small amount of red on there, but it is there.
You mean newbie?
Who did I say?
You said
Did I?
Iris and Hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, Iris and Newbie. Oh man. I was like, did I say another character? Did I say Reniel? Like,
I do not want your religious symbolism.
I will lie whenever I feel like it.
But thank you for everything, Pontius. We will search high and low and find the problems that ail the plane.
Yeah, and the newbie's going to bring him in like the bailiff he is.
Iris, maybe a little more decorum. My holy lifestyle, religion, faith is on the line here.
Right.
But I bow and I guess we'll make haste towards the gate.
all right. So you're leaving no town behind and make your way out onto the Mist Continent and to the I guess it's more like Glacier Crater now than Glacier Palace. And so you guys make some pretty good time, and for the first time in a while, you find yourselves not mugged on the road. The last time you were on the road, some unknown jumped you guys. And give me a perception check.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yay, finally,
Whatever.
something I'm good at.
Whoever's in front, I mean.
Oh. Well, I guess I am because I rolled first.
Yeah.
Should have waited for Iris. Oh, well.
Oh, I didn't know it was whoever was in front.
Well, he's fine. You don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Okay, maybe it's just a little nervous, but trying not to show it.
Yeah, so eventually the beautiful tundra starts stretching out in front of you. And you see all the whites on the trees. The ground starts turning from dirt to slush to snow. And you get that gentle breeze that I'm sure Iris is enjoying, and the rest of you are. This is cold.
Newbie might actually put on the shawl to keep warm.
Nice cold.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you can't avoid it sometimes, but it's all right, I guess.
Kind of miss the cult sometimes when I'm out and about.
Newbie's just kind of got the shawl wrapped around himself.
Yeah, I don't know. It just reminds me of that monster Reshiram. Or not Reshiram, Urim.
Someone's speaking heresy. Yeah, I don't really like Kirim either, but I like the snow and the ice and stuff. The snow and the
Yeah.
ice were fine before Kirim decided to ruin it.
Yeah, I just associated with Urim.
Eventually, after climbing up a bit, you see the Glacier Crater. There's a bunch of like ice shards, ice rubble, giant holes in the ground all over the place in the crater. And whoever's in front, give a perception check.
I'll let you decide who's in front now.
I imagine Newbie's just kind of walking alongside everyone.
Well, I mean, Iris is the one with good perception, so let's go.
Let's metagame.
I mean, it makes sense for her. If we're not in danger, it makes sense for her to be just running ahead because she's the most energetic.
And we're in coldness.
Genki.
Yeah, and there's that too. We're in cold as well, so Iris is thriving while you two are probably like, nah.
I'm like, wow, even a 9 works out. So you see like way down the cliff that there's like some kind of like a staircase chiseled out of the glaciers.
Like a set of stairs going around crater, kind of.
Yeah, so like you'd have to go into the crater and then go to the other side and then start working your way up back up again is what it looks like.
Oh. Okay, I'm the stairmaster. I did a lot of training with the stairs.
Really?
Running up and down 100 flights of stairs 2 times a day.
You mean like your push-ups?
Yes. Exactly like the push-ups.
So you've got about a 30-foot drop from here to the first ledge, and then it's just kind of a tumble from there all the way down.
Yeah, this doesn't look like a very fun thing to climb.
Well, you know, now that you're sworn in the brother and sisterhood, you could maybe that'll give you the determination and willpower to get through it.
I don't know about that, but I'll try anyway.
Yeah, that's the spirit, I think.
So you're just gonna try to climb down.
Stairs, right?
Well, you're trying to get into the crater right now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if there's stairs, we'll probably take the stairs.
No,
Okay.
the stairs are past the crater.
Oh.
Well, do any of you have any rope we could scale, maybe?
Why
Which
bother
we-
with the rope? Iris just puts on her wing wear and then hovers down into the crater.
Oh, I thought we were going up. Okay.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I thought we were going down.
Yes and yes. So the crater, on the other side of the crater is where those stairs are, and then those go up. We don't-
Okay, so we're going down into the crater and then we're
Okay.
going up.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, Iris puts on her wing wear and she just hovers into the crater.
Yeah, okay, I guess we could just do that. And I pull out mine and. You want to go to Candyland?
Welcome back, Fire Alley.
Come with me. All your dreams will come true.
This is what happens when the internet explodes.
We go to Candyland.
Yes, you
Apparently.
could go to Candyland. Make an insight. Make an insight check on this guy.
Oh my gosh.
16.
8.
You think he's Iris? You think he's truthful with wanting to take you to Candyland? Newbie, you think whatever you're thinking right now about him.
I think he needs to put that back in his mouth.
But then it cuts back to Hope, and he's just kind of like looking up as he takes out his glider. Candyland.
This session been hijacked by both the internet and Crow.
Uh,
I'm like, if I remember, the last thing I asked was if they had one charge left. I do believe they do.
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah, I was like, this is the last one.
They just burn up and die after.
No, but they don't really wing wear much anymore. This don't work. All right, so after the adventures in Candyland inside of Hope's head or whatever just transpired here, or in Landwell, I have no idea anymore. And
It wasn't Landwell because there wasn't any Ultra Chibi.
not yet.
Wait for it. He'll show up eventually.
Oh my god.
All paths lead to Redneal.
So you've made it into the crater, and that is when you start just walking forward towards the other side of the sheer ice wall.
All right, I think we're climbing up those stairs, right? We could reach the stairs from here, right?
Now they're still a little bit away.
I mean, we're able to climb them from the altitude we're at.
Yeah, you'll be able to walk over to them and start climbing up. And
All right.
Head to the stairs and let's go up then.
you start to get pretty close to it when you hear some guys behind you say, "Hold it!"
Hold what?
What are we holding?
This isn't what happens when we go to Candyland. I mean, the tabloid.
You's messed up our gig. We had a good gig with Leo, and you screwed it over. We can't get any of our goods now. You made exotic trade completely halt.
Iris looks back. Who are you guys?
Oh, the guy selling the forgeries on the SS whatever.
That's right. You screwed with our brother.
Oh no, we just turned him in for doing wrongdoing. You know, when you're in that kind of business, you have to accept you're going to be punished. There's a chance you can get punished.
Oh, you's gonna get punished, all right, by the fives of us.
But I did nothing wrong.
You screwed up with our business. It doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. There'll be punishment.
Okay, we'll turn you guys in too if you want, but we're kind of busy right now.
Yeah, can
Yeah,
you save this? Can you save punishment or whatever for later? We're gonna be like right back.
yeah, we're just
We've
going
got
to Candyland. I mean, the Tau plane. You know, we don't have time for this. So could you please just let us go?
yeah, we'll pencil you guys in for after we get back from wherever. See
No,
ya.
we's
And Iris
bringing
starts
you in.
walking.
All right. Well, I guess they're gonna. One of the cryogonals is gonna make a shoot at you then. I'm like, let's see here. This is a 20 hit.
Who?
Yes.
Iris.
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think it's gonna really do all that much damage.
Gonna dodge uncannily.
Iris turned away, so uncanny dodge doesn't really work.
I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you're cold resistant though. Yeah, you take 22 damage, but I think you're having that.
Okay. Thank freaking goodness. Jeez. All right, fine. I guess they're going to be rude. Let's get this over with, guys.
All right, and once that happens, let's see. I'm pretty sure only so two of them cryogonals attempt to hide. The one that hit you is pretty well concealed, I would say. In the snow, in the ice. And there's two Darmanitans as well. And they don't hide. They're just coming at you. They're just kind of punching their fists like. All right, so roll for initiative.
25.
The 25.
Iris's speed.
Iris is the speed.
11.
16.
We're in our old forms now.
All right, Iris, Newbie, Hope. Even though wait, wrong Hope. It's so tiny. Hope is tiny. I don't know why Hope is tiny, but he's so tiny. And then you got a couple of these fellas. And then 1, 2, and 3, but the other one's hiding, so you can't see where he is right now. Alright. There we go. And now
Can't see where he is now, huh? What does a 22 passive perception say about that?
22 passive perception. That says no. He is still invisible.
Oh, dang.
He is a sneaky man.
You know, cloak.
Yeah, same thing as Iris. Must have rolled really high. Okay, let's see. First turn. Okay. So first turn, I'm going to use my action to actively search for the currently hiding cryogonal
Alright.
instead of just using the passive perception. I'm going to actively search for it.
Use that active perception.
Oh my gosh. Never mind, I ain't seeing it.
Nope. You would just hit from out of nowhere.
Well. Iris is gonna go. All right, have fun with these guys, and she's gonna go like hiding over here, I guess.
All right. So this cryogonal starts. Oh, you hiding
I still
check.
need to roll stealth.
Hiding check.
Yes, and since this is snowy terrain and she has snow cloak, I will have advantage along with my ridiculous modifier. $27.
Yeah. Iris just vanishes before you, just like that cryogonal did.
Okay, now that is her turn.
All right. So the first cryogonal makes his move, and he's gonna shoot at Mr. Hope, because Hope was like, "Oh, it's fine. We'll just take you to jail." Does a 22 hit? Does a 16 hit?
Nah, no.
All right, so just one of them hits, and you take 13 cold damage.
Okay.
And he's gonna try to hide as well, like
Oh,
Iris.
are they rogues?
He sucks at it. He's hiding behind this guy. And speaking of that guy, he leaves him to go punch Newbie. And we'll see how good he is at the punchy punches. I'm like, he's probably decent at it. No. A 19 does not hit Newbie, I don't think.
His AC is 19 unless I say I'm going to use shield.
No, I use my reaction to impose disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, he whiffs. Hope kind of just blocks his punch. Newbie doesn't even have to try. He's just like, oh, cool. Auto defense. Which takes us to the other cryogonal, who is going to shoot at Hope as well. He got 13 and a 20.
Well, the 20 hit.
Alright, and then that does this. 19 damage. And he's gonna try to hide as well. I'm like, ooh, he might do it. I'm like, he got a 16 for hiding. Is anyone's passive perception less than that?
Mine is less than that.
Newbies is less than that.
Okay, so he's basically hidden to you then.
Okay, so basically only Iris can see him.
What you can do is you can click on his sprite and then hit the little eyeball, and that just makes him hidden to us, but visible to you.
Oh.
Well, yes, but Iris can also see him.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, and that takes us to Newbie's turn.
He just kind of waves in their direction.
Bye-bye.
And he's going to cast darkness between himself and them.
Alright.
Let's see. How
big
That's
is the
15. Darkness is like 20. So something like that.
That's a lot of darkness.
I think. Is it... let me look it up.
Geez, newbie, you should have your spells memorized.
It's a 30-foot diameter.
Oh, jeez.
I'm like 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah. Maybe move that over a
Yeah.
little bit.
So that's all darkness then.
Yeah, right there.
So you're in it too.
Yeah,
Okay.
newbie's just kind of gonna walk into it.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Oh.
I'm like, okay.
And remind me, can I use my bonus action to throw a weapon that I'm holding?
I'm like,
I don't think I can, so I'm not gonna.
yeah, I'm like,
I don't believe you
that's
can, no.
a battle master thing.
Okay, yeah, I can't do that then. So that's the end of newbie's turn.
All right. Hope, the man that you swore into the light of truth, that just put a dark veil over a bunch of white dudes.
What are these things?
They're just ice chunks.
They large?
Yeah.
About how tall are they?
20 feet. They about go up to the same height as the cliff here.
Okay. Well, and where are the stairs?
The stairs are off this way.
Oh, okay. Newbie, get out of there. I've got an idea.
So do I. I'll let you know when they're dead.
Okay.
Keep Plan B ready though.
Okay. I'll go over here and I'll use brick break on this so it falls over.
Which one? This one or this one?
Yeah, this one.
Okay.
So falls like this on like here.
Alright, what random icon can that one be? Is a tree.
Okay. It's about 20 feet.
Upside down. Alright, so it is fallen over. And then,
And then I'll move over here, like there. 20. You only go to there. Alright. My intent is to, like, block here. Is to, like, block this with both of these.
I see. Choke point.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, we'll see how this goes. If it doesn't work out so well, I can get away.
alright. And let's see if this thing can do that. No. The this cryogonal does not do anything that you can notice. Alright, so this guy has to make what kind of saving throw to move around in the darkness? Isn't it Dex? So we don't trip up on his own 2 feet.
Yeah, there's no rules against it, but the way I do it is they can either go prone and use it, or they can walk carefully and use it as difficult terrain, or they can walk normally or make a dex check. Kind of how I do it.
Okay, he's just gonna go slow then. And I just barely make it out by going slow.
Alright, newbie's gonna take that opportunity attack.
Guess right.
think is it 9 or 10 at this point? 1 second. It's plus 10. 24.
I'm like, yeah, that hits.
I think I'm doing this right. Whopping 6
A
damage.
whopping 6 damage. Aw, yeah. And I guess that's all he can do. Because he don't have no bonus action. And he can't punch anyone from here. Which takes us to tactics time. Although you basically took it in between turns.
That's fair.
So you guys get like 30 seconds.
Okay. I was thinking of just leaving the fight and just blocking them.
There's no fun in that, but if you want to try to do that.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're currently in darkness, so it would be difficult for them to follow us specifically. So if we want to just dash and leave, we pretty much can. I can have Iris basically go behind the pillars easily, and Newbie could probably climb over.
Okay.
Alright, Iris, what you gonna do?
Okay, well, first off, since I really have no reason not to, I'm gonna have Iris sharpshooter psionic blade this that gorilla guy just so that he's deterred from going. So what this will do is that she will take -5 on her attack roll, but if she hits, she'll add +10 to her damage. And she has advantage. So I'm pretty sure that hits. 22.
Yeah. 22 does hit.
Okay. And with her sharpshooter, that means she will deal 21 psychic damage and 27 with her sneak attack.
So 48 altogether.
Believe so.
48 plus 6. 50. 1, 2, 3, 4. 54. Alright, so he's taken a significant amount of damage. And he bursts into flame.
Ah, this guy's now on fire.
He's not looked too happy.
He's just like me.
Angry monkey.
Angry monkey.
Okay. Anyways, Iris is going to... Yeah, Iris is gonna go behind this pillar now, and she's gonna once again hide.
How hide? How much hiding does she have this time?
Well, let's get that answer. She's still on snow, so snow cloak. Wait, snow cloak is an advantage, is it? +1 AC and advantage on stealth checks. Oh, so her AC is a bit higher than I thought it was. Not that mattered. That previous thing would have hit her anyways. Okay.
25.
29.
Wow. Nobody can see where she went.
Yeah, she just flung her psychic blade using the power of a bit more shooty, and then dealt massive damage to that guy before running back behind the pillar and then hiding again.
I'm like, very, very sneaky. Alright, so Hope, this guy shot some shots at you and they just went freaking buck wild. They just completely whiffs. And then this guy is going to go out of the this stuff over here. He's gonna walk over there. And then yeah, he's gonna make some punches.
Wait, he ran out? Did he get his deck save?
I'm like, oh yeah, I guess that's true. Can he do it? Hey, roll with me. Oh yeah, he made it. He's fine. He is a fast monk. And he's gonna do the Fists of Fury at Hope. Does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
Oh man. And he's gonna put some extra juice into it.
Oh boy, they have guerrilla tactics.
You take a lot of damage. So that was the first attack. The second attack was 25, so that one also hits. You take 35 damage in total from this guy.
All right.
And that is the end of B-Man's turn. The cryogonal that only Iris could see before he disappeared. Let's see if he can make his way out. Wow. Yeah. Of course, there's one problem, and there's that punch dog. So take your opportunity attack as you sense something drifting past you.
I can't. I already used my reaction on the other guy.
Oh, true. But it's your turn. You know he got past you. You know he got away.
All right. Didn't you say these things are 20 feet? It's only taking up 10 feet. Well, it's taking 4 squares. I thought you meant it's 20 feet high.
I'm like, the cliffside?
These ice things.
Oh yeah, they're 20 feet high.
It should be out like 4 squares.
Well, technically speaking, it'd be a rectangle.
Yeah, you just like glue two circles together. Just copy and.
I'm like, I'm too lazy for that. Let's see.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
So attacking someone that can't see you gets you advantage, right?
If you can see them, but they can't see you, that's correct.
Good deal. Because newbie can see things.
Really?
28. And I believe I've got triple attack now, right?
I'm like, I don't know. I'm going to assume you do.
Hang on, I've
Because you're like level 13 or 14.
got a hot link. Hang on. Yep. Okay, so there's that first attack. 12 damage.
Alright. That does not hit.
21.
A 21.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah, I guess the 21 hits. I was seeing that nat 1. I was like, no.
10 damage.
Another 10. So 22.
And a 29. Not a crit, unfortunately.
Heh, you're not a champion.
And 12 more damage.
Let's see. So in total, that is 22, 34 damage, which brings him to 88. Math.
And that's Newbie's turn.
All right. That takes us to Hope.
Alright, I'm going to take the opportunity attack.
Ooh. All right, let's see how much damage do you take from that? That is a 19 hit.
Yeah.
15 damage.
I do love how I have not attacked these guys yet. They're honing in on me.
I mean, Newbie's in darkness and Iris is hidden, so
They can't see anyone but you.
I'll use Ember on the base of this one now. So it falls over.
Yeah, do a damage roll.
Let me just familiarize with myself with the damage. D6 fire damage. It grows up with me, but it's just a D6.
Like, it should be a few d6.
An Ember. All it says is a D6.
Proficiency d6.
Oh, okay. So
You should have
5.
Yeah, I was like, this should be way better than that.
10.
No, so it's 5d6.
yeah, it's not D6 plus 5, it's 5D6.
Oh, 5. Okay. Should I? I'll say I got the 5, and then I'll just roll 4 more. 6, and then I'll just say plus 5. Because I got a 5. Alright, so 15.
Yeah, it starts to slide a bit.
Well, that's 15, but he said 5d6. Wouldn't it be 20?
No.
How would it be 20d6?
Sorry, I'm bad at math, guys.
Last I checked, your proficiency wasn't 20. So it's kind of sliding downhill. Wait, it was this one, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I was trying to make it like fall so it's creating a wall.
Yeah, it's just sliding.
Okay.
It did shrink 5 feet, though.
Well, okay, and my plan didn't work, so I'll just go towards the stairs.
Where are the stairs?
Off this
Yeah.
way.
Okay.
Alright, we'll see if this last Cryogonal can make his way out, because I don't think he can. Unless he rolls really well. Yeah, no. He is lost. Alright, and so now we got this guy who's all fired up. Let's see, what fun stuff can you do now that you're all fired up? So first of all, you take 5 damage from being near him because he's hot stuff.
Okay. Hang on, let me... Okay.
And I guess he can't see his teammate, so this is gonna be bad for his teammate. This is gonna be an interesting time. And he's going to use Burning Hands upon you. So you gotta make a dex save.
Okay. Four.
4. Yeah, so you're gonna take the whole thing, which is like, what, 3d6? Yes. So you take 10 damage, and let's see if the other guy makes his save, because he probably won't. No.
And I gotta make a concentration saving throw. Give me a second. Yeah. I'm good.
He's all good. He's still got his shields. I'm like, that's all the fun things this guy can do, I think, unless he wants to take an opportunity attack. So, yeah, now it is back to your regularly scheduled tactics time.
Alright, guys, so how do you want to do this? Do you two want to keep going for the stairs while Newbie tries to body block?
Well, I'm like half dead already after those 2 turns, so I'm probably don't want to stick around.
Okay.
Iris can, if you form like, granted, it will take a while for you to even get there to form the choke point, so it's questionable if you could do that. But if you could form the choke point, then Iris could just fire from behind. But yeah, we're kind of your darkness kind of isn't going to be working for much longer, so it's best if you don't just stick around in there, unless like Hope and Newbie just or Hope and Iris just both leave the battle, leave you on your lonesome, and have you just body block until you get to the stairs, which I doubt you want to do.
I could probably take out this fire guy. But
Probably
I have another idea. It's gonna burn a lot of spell slots, but I think I can... Actually, what I do depends on if they try to rush the choke point or not. We'll see.
it probably will.
Because
I'll
I
have
can't
Iris.
get there.
I'll have Iris fire on Cryogonal B at the very least.
Oh yeah, this guy ain't hidden no more.
That way she could deal some damage to it and not deal damage to B, because we don't want 2 of these guys in Bernie mode yet. Generally smart to only have 1 at a time.
Okay.
Plus there is another fun thing Iris can do now that she has her new special thing.
Alright, I guess just try to snipe him with something, Hope.
All right,
Provide
Iris.
support.
What
Okay.
you gonna do?
Iris is going to snipe at Cryogonal B. Well, she'll like duck around here and then snipe at him. And she will also use her sharpshooter.
I'm like, you're gonna be struggling to hit him from that angle. These are providing you guys full cover, but likewise, it's also providing them full cover from the other side.
You know, that's why I'm having her peek out from here. Can she not fire from here?
I guess it'd be more like here, but yeah.
Oh, that's what I meant.
But yeah.
Anyways. Yep. 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. 18 psychic damage. And 24 psychic damage.
Let's see, so 38, 39, 40, 41, 42 damage. The life, the universe, and everything.
I'm not attacking him. I'm attacking the Fragonal.
Oh, my bad. Oh, that makes so much more sense.
Yes.
I was like thinking you were shooting this guy, and I was like, that's a really hard angle to shoot. Yes.
No, she's shooting that guy. Okay, and then Iris can. What Iris is gonna do is she does not need to use her bonus action to hide this turn because as part of the sharpshooter's feat, she can fire and remain hidden. So instead, what I will have her use her bonus action for is I'm gonna have her use her bonus action to summon a psychic dagger and make an attack with that using her bonus action, which she can do. She won't get sneak attack from this, but oh, and she may not even. Okay, there we are. This will only be a D4 of damage, but and she won't get sneak attack with it, but 17 damage.
Ooh, so 59.
And then she'll go back here, and as part of her sharpshooter feat, she is still considered hidden.
That was some fancy stuff.
This is the reason why I wanted to get her sharpshooter.
I'm like, this is very interesting. Alright, so this guy, how far can he go? This guy is gonna go over here. And no, he does not have a line of sight against Hope. I guess he's gonna try and hide himself, be a sneaky man. Even though he's not nearly as sneaky as the other person. He got a 20, so I do believe that makes him hidden to everyone but Iris.
Yep.
Let me check something real quick.
He's like, I'm gonna use magic.
It depends on if blind fighting lets me see it.
Yeah, well, is it 10 feet or 5 feet?
It's 10 feet.
Well, I guess then you can see him too. It's just Hope that can't.
Oh, it's unless the creature successfully hides from you, so I can't see it.
Okay, he's a poof. Alright, and so then that makes 15, 30 feet. He's breaching the choke. Alright, does a 15 hit?
No.
Okay, so he misses once, and then I'm pretty sure 27 hits.
Mm-hmm.
9 damage. He did not roll well. And that's his whole thing.
Maybe I should have had Iris take the choke. Oh well.
Alright, and this guy's gonna try and get through the choke.
It's not working well as a choke point anymore.
And He got a natural 20 to hide. And now it's newbie.
Alright. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Nine.
All right.
Is he still up?
Yeah. $18. Keep hitting.
Wait a minute, was that a... I got triple threes. Shiny! Yay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
The shiny gold star.
12 damage.
All right. So that was 21 altogether.
Uh-huh.
He's not looking so good, but he's still up.
Alright, in that case, I'm gonna action surge.
You have 3 attacks.
Yeah, I know. One of those was the 2 13s I got.
Yeah, where's your 3rd attack?
2 of them hit, 1 of them missed because they were both 13s.
Oh.
Do I get a d6 of inspiration points because I corrected you to my detriment?
I mean, you do have a lot of luck points.
I know. Does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, fishing for the crit. No crit.
All
12
right.
more damage. Is he down?
Yeah, the fire splutters out. He goes down.
Okay.
He went to Candyland.
Okay, and then newbie's gonna move here and start attacking B.
I'm
I'm
like,
assuming that hits, but okay, yeah. D8 plus 5. 13.
yeah.
And the final one.
On your way there was a hidden cryogonal that totally missed you.
Sucker. D8 plus 5. 10 more damage.
I'm
So,
like,
23 more
23
damage.
damage. Alright, and now it's Hope's turn.
Oh shoot, I only have 1 action surge. Oops, oh well.
Well, I can't do that anymore, so I'll do this. I'll just attack.
I was actually expecting it to disengage and move.
You forgot the
Yeah.
D. For a second, I was like, was that a natural 20? Oh yeah, that hits him for sure, Z's. Alright. 5, 6, 9.
And 1 more.
30. Even 30.
And with the extra attack, I'll do it again.
Alright, roll for damage.
Ooh, that's juicy.
Ooh, the juice. Ooh, the juice.
Oh.
So that's another 19 damage, so he's at 49.
Yeah, I guess that's my turn.
You don't have 3 attacks?
No, because
No.
he's a paladin.
He's a paladin, not a fighter.
Aw.
Oh yeah, I guess newbie sees this guy. And this guy. Can C escape? I think he's gonna be trapped in there forever. Yeah, he's trapped in there. He's not coming out. And A's already down, so it's tactics time.
Okay, I'm gonna have Iris actually well, after Iris makes her attacks against B, and hopefully I can KO him this turn, but well, I cannot make any promises, but sharpshooter is nice. But anyways, after making it attacks, Iris is actually going to help you by basically attempting to draw aggro to herself. So hopefully we can at least allow you hope to be able to not take damage and get down this turn. So I'm actually going to have Iris actively come out of hiding for once.
Okay.
And Newbie has no opinion on any of the proceedings. Gotcha.
Well, I mean, he's a fighter. He smacks things. That's what he does. I mean, he can't really get in any closer. If he could, he'd try to body block, so Hope would be okay. But
Yeah,
if you can whittle B down, Newbie can probably take it out.
I'm hoping to straight up take B out, but that may or may not happen.
Yeah, we'll see.
But yeah, either way, I'm going to have Iris specifically reveal herself. That way, she could try and take. So that way, between Iris and Newbie being out in the open, we could take some hits for Hope so he doesn't go down. Plus, Iris does have uncanny dodge and resistance to cold, so she should be fairly decently okay.
Do you have any ideas, Crow, or are you just gonna...
I guess I'm just gonna go up the stairs.
All right, go for it, Iris.
Okay, so first things first, Iris is gonna, since she's still technically hit, and she's going to attack the thing with her
The Darmanitan.
Yes, the Darmanitan with her sharpshooter. And get a nat 20.
Oh, man.
So remember what I said, Iris is hopefully going to be able to kill this guy?
You're gonna roll straight ones.
All the ones. Or all the 20s, who knows?
Okay,
Hey,
so
I told
20
you a
damage. 20. And 51.
Oh my gosh, 71 damage?
I mean, that's
Yes.
crit.
He didn't even get a chance to light on fire. He's just toast. He's just toast. He is gone.
Remember when I said I wanted to have Iris take him out in this turn?
He worked so hard to get through that choke just to die.
Well, Hope, I don't think you have to worry.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna have Iris go up in this guy's grill and use her psychic dagger. She won't sneak attack, and since she's attacking for melee, she won't be able to use her sharpshooter thing, but again, I'm taking aggro, so that's the point. I assume a 27 hit.
Yeah.
7 damage.
Okay. That takes him to 66. Yeah, he's not looking so good. He's also looking at that Darmanitan and is looking at you with fear in his eyes.
Yeah, Iris looks at him and she's like, "All right, so you want to be next? Taking out both your Darmanitan guys are already taken out. You want to be next? Then bring it on."
And as you say this, A freaking clears it out. He's out of here. B can't escape. So he's... Well, I guess he can try this. He's gonna try and shove Newbie.
Newbie's not even gonna try. He's just gonna let himself get shoved
You're gonna let him shove you?
to get him out of the way so he can run away.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he's gonna knock you prone.
That's fine.
I suppose you still get an opportunity attack, even if it's -4. And he's
Well, if he's trying to run away, Newbie's not gonna attack him. Newbie's
Yeah.
not Rennial.
he's booking it. And so, unless you want to pursue them, the encounter will end.
Don't really want to pursue him, no.
Not particularly, no.
Yeah, so the
Yeah.
diagonals have cleared out.
Newbie will drop concentration on the darkness.
He's probably just looking at this, and then he's just running this way. Alright, and you're out of initiative.
All right, they looks like they're gone.
You okay there?
Well, I have 4 HP
Oh,
out of 105.
What?
Yeah.
Were
So
you
the
at
answer
low
is-
health already?
No, it was at full health.
For real?
He got hit
Right.
really hard in that one turn where you were in the darkness and she was in the hiding.
yeah, this is kind of what happens when you have a bunch of high-level enemies all gang up on you because one of
Your
your
party
players
is
is busy playing around in the darkness, and the other one is a rogue who likes to hide because it gives her nice benefits.
I didn't think about that. Sorry.
It's okay. We're still alive, and they're gone. So let's just forget this happened and go up the stairs.
Yeah, once we reach the camp of the Truth guys, we might want to rest up before going into the top lane, though.
I guess we head towards the stairs. I don't. Is the spirally thing is what it is?
Yeah, so
Huh.
it's kind of chiseled in, so you're kind of in an ice cave as it kind of winds about for a little bit, going up until it opens up kind of near the edge of the cliff, because it goes up to a cliff. You know where the Glacier Palace used to be. There's just kind of a hole here.
And they're not slippery or anything, or
No.
I start climbing them because that was in my head that they were slippery.
No,
All right,
unless you want to melt them as you go.
no. I'll just ascend them normally if everyone is behind me, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, Iris, why don't you go first? Newbie will take the back.
Okay. Iris will do so.
All right, and are you wearing your shawl?
Yes. Well,
No.
Newbie is.
All right, so you ascend the stairs and you see a few like watch hogs from from both Templar casts, kind of in this area here, and they see Iris come up the stairs and they kind of point spears at her. But then when Newbie and Hope get up the stairs, they kind of pull them back a bit, and they're like, "This is not the season for traveling to the Tau Plain. What business do you have?"
Oh, please lay down your weapons. We have this. It's from Pontius from No Town, and I give him the a letter, perhaps maybe with a seal on it to authenticate it.
Yeah, so they open it up and the seal kind of makes a magic poof, and they look it over. The Zekrom ones in particular, and they kind of give you a nod and say, "You may enter the Tau plane."
No other strings attached?
Well, it appears that if you're wrong, you will be
Yeah, yeah,
excommunicated.
yeah. We know that. But yeah. But I just meant on top of that.
No, we are guards. We are not toll keepers. We
Okay.
are we believe in the same truths you do. I don't find that to be very ideal. I would have rathered some idealists come through.
Yeah, we'll just be going in now, and I'll probably lean a little more rather than going right down the center in between them. I probably lean a little more to the truth guy.
and
Iris just walks along.
And yeah, it looks like it's a cave opening, but when you walk through the other side of it, you come out at the foot of the ice mountain in the Tau plane that you remember Kiram was supposed to be at.
And Newbie face plants because now he's a Luxray.
Yes, and now you are Servine, Luxray, and Dragonite. So I'm sure that Hope just suddenly gained like 2 or 3 feet in height.
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
Well,
this feels really weird.
yeah, look a lot different than when we were here last time. I mean, legs and no legs. Blackbird drinking legs.
Newbie pulls his face out of the... I believe there's snow on the ground here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, he pulls his face out of the snow and just kind of gets back up and tries to get used to being on 4 feet again. I'm never going to get used to this, guys.
Well, we have a job ahead of us right now. We gotta. Where do we start here?
Probably going to Reshiram's palace place thing?
Oh, right.
Yeah, I mean, you wanted to ask Reshiram about that stuff that yellow guy told us about.
Yeah, and if there's any ne'er-do-wells or trouble a brewing here too.
Yeah, that we should also definitely figure out. Though, I wonder if... Nah, probably not. Yeah, let's head to Reshiram. Besides, maybe we can use this temple as a place to relax since you got pretty hurt in that last fight.
Yeah. Are the landmarks pretty prominent here?
Yeah. There's the beautiful pearly white Mosque, as we called it, off to, I guess it would be your right. It was your left last time. And then off to your left, you have the ebony black shrine.
All right, let's make our way over there.
Are you sure you don't? Are you sure you don't want us to go to the Black Shrine?
Yes, I'm positive.
Honestly, I'd prefer the white shrine myself. Truth is starting to look better and better to me, honestly.
Well, that's not a very ideal way of thinking.
Newbie rolls his eyes and starts walking towards the Reshiram's palace.
Don't worry, guys. I was just kidding. Iris follows along.
Yeah, on your way over, you see in this beautiful white sand. There's like a rock garden, and there's a rock where there's some incense that was burned on it.
Oh, this is where our friend was.
Yeah, all the time ago.
He's not anywhere to be seen, is he?
No.
No, the Abra.
Yeah, you would assume that he left with the others after the annual not treaty, visit.
Well, yeah, nostalgic, but let's continue on our pilgrimage to Reshiram's temple.
Yep, let's keep going.
Question.
Yes.
Did newbie Shawl stay Riolu sized?
I mean, I'm going to assume it was kind of big.
Or just say it was magic and just fits any size.
Okay.
One size fits all.
I mean, I suppose it might look nice in your giant mane, be like a veil or something.
Yeah, I was just gonna have him set it on top of his head because it's too small now, but if it's magic, never mind.
I should probably wear that thing myself, maybe.
It'd probably be a good idea when spreading in that place.
Alright, fine. But I don't think it really looks that good on me. Looks
It
much
isn't a
better
fashion
on you.
statement. It's a
Oh.
faith statement.
I mean, it doesn't look that bad.
So you
Anyway, let's
enter.
go.
You make your way into the sanctum, and in the mosque where saw a bunch of activity before, and there were a few scholars around. No one's here now. But the giant dragon-sized double doors that were closed last time are open. You can also go visit like the temple and the altar if you want. That's all available too.
Last time I was here, they didn't tell me where exactly he was, but I maybe in there. Is that the room I went in before?
No, the one you went into was the altar in the like first church, so to speak.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I never imagined myself in this place, so do you think I just go up and knock?
Like the
Well, I
door,
mean,
the
that'd be
doors are open.
Oh,
Yeah, Iris was just about to say, let's just go up to the door and walk in.
well, you don't want to just barge in. You're gonna be like walking in. You're gonna be walking in the presence of pretty much my deity.
Oh, gotcha. So we curtsy in.
Maybe that's not a bad idea. Well, curtsy is what you do when you finish a show. It's like well, I think maybe just single file. We can't really do uniform because there's three of. Or yes, we could do uniform and just stand at each other's sides. Try to sync up our steps so everything's in order.
Works for me.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Whew. Okay, we're gonna walk. I'm gonna walk in as what I guess Hope thinks is formally.
Newbie will just kind of try to mimic him.
All right, so
Iris isn't gonna try at all.
you're walking through this magnificently large hallway, and you see a giant white foot. About, well, I guess when you just start walking in.
This is where like my like, heartbeat can be like heard.
And it gets bigger, and it reveals an ankle, and then a knee, and then it opens up into this like beautiful place. It's got a magical sky. Almost looks like a coliseum of sorts. there's an opening in the top that you assume that Reshiram comes through, and he's got these beautiful blue eyes, very cobalt, and well, I guess whatever whatever he recalls Reshiram, says, welcome, Hope of the Templar of the Heavenly Wings.
The honor is all mine.
I had heard from Pontius that this was an emergency meeting.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
So what needs to be brought to my attention? I've heard from your prayers that you have been investigating things on behalf of the unknown. Does this have anything to do with that?
Yes, this has pretty much everything to do with that. Those creatures sent us on a journey. You see. First they sent us here, saying there was trouble about, and well, they sent us to several different planes, saying there's trouble about, but we haven't really managed to find that trouble, and but it doesn't shake this feeling I have that there is trouble, and I thought perhaps coming directly to you would allow you to guide me and aid you in what ways I can with my friends here.
What kind of troubles have the planes been experiencing?
Well, there appears to be a saboteur going around. Well, one plane in particular that kind of corrupted these little metal guys. See, I got these neato goggles from them, and he left there, and we're afraid that he might have come here.
To my knowledge, there has not been any comings or goings in this plane since the annual Templar visit.
You're positive about that?
To my knowledge.
Well,
Believe
that's
it.
why we're here to investigate it.
Well, maybe we should tell Reshiram what we've heard is wrong with these planes. Maybe he just kind of looks at Reshiram. Maybe Reshiram knows more about it.
Yeah. Tell him about the thing the unknown said was wrong with this plane.
What was wrong with this plane again?
It was your crown that brought us here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, the unknown said something is causing it to the plane to collapse toward the center.
Oh, right. Yeah, they said it's doing that.
To bring the
See-
Tau plane together. Or to its center. There are numerous possibilities as to what the intent is.
Sounds like to converge them all.
All of the planes? Or to converge the temples
This
in the
one.
Tau plane?
This one. And yeah, I don't think that's good.
Means he'd be sharing room space with that no good Kiram, so that doesn't sound very fun.
I don't feel like this is much of a concern imminent of itself. Huram, Zekrom, and I already share this plane, and it is rather spacious.
Yeah, but if it collapses, it becomes less spacious.
I feel like it was more of a test of power, to see what they could do. I did not notice this.
The unknown?
I do not think the unknown would be behind this. For the
Then
unknown created all of the planes. They cherished them like a child.
then who do you mean by they?
I'm
Great
not
Reshiram.
sure. You say that there was a saboteur. This is whom I am assuming we are referring to.
Oh yes, yes. We thought it was this creature called Darkrai first, but it wasn't him.
How do you know it's not Darkrai?
He does not have a memory, and he told us that he's just kind of trying to find out who he was, but I led him on the right path. Yep, I sure did.
Darkrai is... You should keep your eyes on him. But I know that you do not speak any lies.
Nope, none at all.
Yeah, so then we thought it might be this weird yellow guy, but he said he isn't, but then again, he could be lying to us.
Yeah, he said a lot of things.
Anything that would tip you off other than him being a... I'm not entirely sure what yellow guy means.
He said it was like a human or something, and he was saying all kinds of bad stuff about you. And don't worry, I didn't listen to a word he had to say.
Basically, he was saying that you were hiding truths, which I guess technically isn't lying, but yeah, that's what he said.
I mean, there's a time and a place for all personal things to be said. You could say that you love chocolate, but it would have no relevance to the meeting. That doesn't
Oh, I
make it any less true.
absolutely love chocolate. Though I actually like vanilla a lot more than chocolate.
Be a little more respectful.
He brought it up.
Yeah, but it was, yeah, it's okay. But do you, well, I hate to make this sound selfish, oh great Reshiram, but I put my faith on the line of coming here to prevent whatever nefarious deeds that might be brewing here. Are you sure that there's nothing we can do to help?
The unknown entrusted you to this task.
They did, yes, that's true. But I just have this gut feeling that there's something wrong here. Taking them completely out of the equation.
You suspect an attack on the Tau plane.
Yes, that's what I suspect.
Potentially two others as well.
Yeah.
It would be unwise to attack multiple planes at once. All
They might not
planes.
do it at once. They might do one plane, then the other, then the other.
That is
Well,
more of what I would assume.
well, to be fair, Tapu, which Tapu was it? Was it Beanie?
Lay, I think. Or no, it was feet. I forget which one it was.
I
It's
think
been
it
so
was
long.
Beanie.
Well, whichever one it was, we went to her plane and the entrance of the plane had been forced open. She seemed pretty okay with it, really. Uh, he thinks for a little bit, and we already told him about the Meltan plane, right? Where it looked like one of their factories had been sabotaged.
Yeah.
So we have gate crashing, sabotage, and dimensional manipulation.
Yeah.
To me, this sounds concerning because only one of these things were seemingly detected. And it
Yeah, it is.
was not the subtle kind either.
Yeah, it's kind of odd that we haven't really. We only noticed the sabotage. We haven't really seen anything else happening around, despite going to all those planes.
I fear that those were merely experiments. Whenever this saboteur makes his real strike, I believe it will be devastating. If he can do those things without being noticed, he can do, or he or she could do far more damage before anyone would notice they are even there.
You think there's a way we could locate this saboteur in your endless power?
My powers are not endless. No legendary Pokemon's is. If that were the case, we would not need to, well, use mortals in any manner.
Oh, that's just what some of the teachings say. I'm a bit nervous standing in your presence.
But point is there anything you could do to help, or any way we can potentially find this saboteur person thingy and then stop them before they finish their experiment and do bad things?
Is there any evidence, anything we could use to locate them?
See, that's the problem. We don't know who or what it is, so.
Yeah, the only
But,
thing we found is they left behind a bunch of sand or dirt from one plane in another, and that was basically the only evidence we found of them so far.
yeah, I think that's what caused this paranoia for me, because someone is clearly doing what we're doing. And there was ill intent with where we found that sand.
Iris, I want you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, interesting.
I think you got a +5 because I'm standing there.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay, that'll be 15.
You notice that your bangle is getting exceptionally hot.
Ow, ow. Jeez, what is with this thing?
No, what's wrong?
You guys kind of see that it's like glowing.
Oh,
Yeah.
my ankle here is getting really hot. That's odd. It should be doing this.
I didn't know it could do that. Is it just to warm you up when it's cold?
I think I think something's bad's happening, guys.
And this is when a gateway opens and 24 unknown, more than you've seen before, come flying out. And all in unison, they transmit to both you and Reshiram. The steam plane has fallen.
What?
Wait, what?
And that's where we'll end the episode.
Well, there's your cliffhanger.
So yeah, there we go. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you in the next episode. I honestly can't remember the numbers of these things anymore.
Well, if this one's gonna get split up, it'll be 15.
It's not gonna be split up. I used the pause feature.
Oh, excelente.
Even if it suddenly turns into Candyland at the drop of a hat. But yeah, I'll have an adventure in editing this one. And
Yeah.
we'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.
But
Bye.